This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Nolan. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to throw again. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. So the Washington Huskies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Huskies hustle to the line. Want to hurry up. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Oh, he makes the catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. On the ground, it's Richard. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Short throw complete to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Hand off to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia! So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And tackled after a small pickup there. The Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he flew as the third down pressure worked. And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On the run, it's Switcher. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, right now.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one. And I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. But when they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out. looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. And the ball is hauled in. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
But a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Gets the first and still running. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him. All the way down to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Barber. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's White. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
That play will move the stakes, set him up on first down at the 42. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him has been...
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Using his legs, it's Washington. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. 4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going.
Get set, get set.
And he drops back in the gun. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
29 Philly.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Georgia, 27, Washington, 17.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Dogs will bring the punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The Huskies will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the coverage see makes the stop on this return.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. There's the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion at the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Nowhere to run up the middle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. By the punter. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Ball handed off. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where they have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He fires it down the middle, and it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. Back to throw. It's Nolan. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
Number 90 on to punt it away.
Fair catch made at the 20. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Huskies looking to run some tempo here. Grab behind the line, it's Washington. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Finds his target, and it's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that 3-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
A play action, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.